Upon coming into the facility, I wanted to make sure that everything was fresh, it was clean, the equipment was clean and fresh. So I did a little once over, and everything, the facility was nice, the people were friendly and pleasant, and so it was time for
So
me
I'm
to
just
get
starting
the.
my fire treatment, and there are a lot of vibrations, and the heat is intensifying, and I will say how I feel when I get out.
I have a lot to say. So, today I want to talk about and share information regarding my experience with the infrared sauna. So, I've been watching this channel on YouTube where this lady was on this health journey to reach her goals. And she did all these different type of detoxing treatments, and one of them was the infrared sauna. After her experience, she said she felt good, felt wonderful and rejuvenated. So I decided that it's something that I wanted to try. So for me personally, it seemed like my body needed to sweat more. And I don't exercise. I do my 20-minute walks, but that is not for sweating. That is just to support, to maintenance. It's maintenance basically. Um, but with night sweats, with the odors that were coming out of my pores, it seemed like my body wanted to sweat more, so I thought that this would be a way to do it. So I did it 2 days. So my day one experience. So calling ahead, I realized and I knew that I was going to have to completely disrobe, so I was prepared for that with my little bag of goodies. And so they gave me this suit, and I will have a picture of the suit. And so the purpose of the suit is to catch the sweat and to also to support the function of sweating in the sauna. And I'll have a picture of the sauna. So I did not eat prior to thinking in my head this was a great idea. So I climbed into this egg-like pod. I was in a room all by myself, and I'm a real person, so, and I'm not used to quote unquote vlogging, and I didn't really do a good job of capturing the room, but I do have a picture of the infrared sauna. So I climb into this egg-like structure. There's no one in there with me. It's my job to lift it up. It was kind of heavy, and maybe I'm scrawny. And the sauna is allowed to get to 170 degrees, and that's what mine was set on. It was set on medium uh, infrared, and I was able to control the vibrations, the vibrations support weight loss and things like that. I was able to control the fan speeds. There were two fans on either side of me. And so I started my treatment. So my experience while doing the infrared sauna. So the temperature gradually grew as the minutes passed. At about 124, I felt fine, but I'm typically a cold person. I have an intolerance for cold, so at about 124 degrees, it was a little warm in there, and I'll have a picture, a video. The vibrations are going, and this is supposed to be moving my body. I guess maybe even possibly moving my lymphatic system. And the temperatures continued to increase until it got to, I believe I reached the whole 170 on the first day. It was extremely hot. And I like the heat. But this was extremely hot. Up until the point I could see someone having to get out of it or feeling like they maybe can't breathe. But I was determined to do the whole thing because I'm I want to get the full benefit of this sauna, and I'm thinking they wouldn't put 107 degrees on it if it wasn't possible for someone to sit for that temperature. So I sat for the whole entire time, and let's just say afterwards, I sweated profusely. Once the infrared sauna's temperature reached 155 or 165, I think it was, I told myself that I have to quit looking at the temperature dial or I am going to literally have a panic attack. So I stopped watching it, but I think I made it to the whole 170 degrees. So I'm out. I get out, and I mentioned that the pod is hard to lift, but it was extremely hard. I immediately felt the fact that I was extremely wet. What I noticed is that my front was wet, but my back was dry. So it's like there's no detoxing of the back. But I struggled to lift the pod. But I got it open, and the soup was on, so all the sweat just started to pour down my back and just pour down everywhere. And I'm going to say, for conclusion of day one's procedure, I truly regretted not eating. I did not drink enough water. I probably should have drank my whole requirement prior to going. I felt weak. I felt um, faint. I felt I had to sit for a moment. Um, I I did not feel like the lady that was doing that I saw on YouTube doing it. And this could be factors involving the fact that I am truly more skinnier than she is. And maybe this is something that um, larger, people with more meat on their bones reap the benefit of versus someone as skinny as me. And I don't need to shred pounds, and I didn't eat, so that was really like I'm shredding pounds and I didn't eat anything.